Hello and welcome everyone to the first ever wrestling report card show, man. What I'm gonna do a little bit about this show is I'm gonna take each wrestling show, for instance, the Royal Rumble will be my first one. Each segment, I'm gonna give a letter grade. At the end of the show, it'll have its report card. We'll average it out and we'll grade the show. Let me know what y'all think. As y'all can see, it's snowing here in beautiful Oklahoma.
All right, let's get right into it just like they did, man. We had Seth versus Roman. First, to start it off, man, I really enjoyed this matchup, man. Like, even just the intro, Seth was in the old Shield gear, had the Shield theme music, man. That was super dope. And seriously, like, just listen to the move set for this. I wrote it down. There was a Shield powerbomb, a stomp, a powerbomb out of a triangle, Superman punch, the spear on the outside of the ring, and then when they got back in the ring, he went for the spear, and then Seth hit the pedigree, and then you had the spear off the ropes, and then you had the guillotine. And on top of that, you also had all the storytelling thrown into the Shield, man. You had the promos mentioning Moxley. We had the Seth's intro and gear, like I said, also Seth powerbombing Roman through the table. And then after the spear off the ropes, when Seth did the "I'll love you forever, brother," oh, that got to me. And then Roman delivering those chair shots at the end after the finish was really epic. So the finish, yes, Roman did not let go of the guillotine, which led to a DQ finish. Seth wins. I like that because he keeps his winning streak going against Roman. Roman does keep the title. We do need a clean finish soon. So for your first ever letter grade on the wrestling report card, we are going to give Seth versus Roman an A-. All right, next event was the Women's Royal Rumble. First of all, I'm just going to say Melina's entrance was way too long just for that to happen to her, man. They could have done that way better. I will say, though, with Sasha, Kelly, and Melina being in the first 5 entrants, man, really got you. All right, man, this is going to be a good one. Bianca Belair is just a GOAT. That's all there is. The Ivory spot was so freaking awesome. That made me pop super hard. Michelle McCool, I thought they actually let her look really good for a while. Maybe a comeback, I don't know. Sonya finding out about Cameron and Naomi the way she did about the Funkadactyls, that was pretty cool. I love that throwback right there. They were one of my favorites. Hey, another side note. I want to see a Charlotte, Bianca, Rhea Ripley triple threat. Don't care when. Checked into my veins. Take my money. Make it happen. Then we had Mickie James come out. Alicia Fox. I love her. I hope she's doing well. Also had Lita. Man, the pops were there all night. And then, yes, Ronda Rousey came out. I know a lot of people weren't too thrilled about her winning, but you got to remember, Vince is trying to get WWE back to mainstream, and to have Ronda winning is a mainstream win. So, going on to our next letter grade, being that the finish was Ronda throwing out Charlotte for the win, we're going to give the Women's Royal Rumble, I'm going to give it a B-. I think the highlights were there. I do think they could have improved a little bit on the delivery and the storytelling throughout the match. Next on the agenda was Becky versus Double D. Doudrop, my girl. Oh shit, is that fucking sign on fire? Fuck, sorry about that. Well, in a coincidence, the sign was on fire in the match. So to be real, that was about the most exciting thing during the match. I will give Becky her credit. She, while that happened, she just took Doudrop down to a chokehold and was holding her there. Very smart. Only went 13 minutes, not too much harm done. But, you know, I think if the sign had not caught fire, it went under 10 minutes, and that would have probably been better. So I'm going to give this one a, we're going to go with the D-. All right, next up, we had the big dogs going at it. You had Brock Lesnar defending his title against the almighty Bobby Lashley. And, I mean, it was big, sweaty men slapping man meat. Brock had hit, I did a counter. Brock hit 8 suplexes. Bobby hit 2 spears. Bobby also hit a suplex of his own. That was pretty nice. I really loved how they really brought up their amateur wrestling background. I come from that, so that was really cool for me. So there at the end, it was a cool transition. Brock goes for the F5. Bobby hits the Hurt Lock. After Brock breaks it up, Bobby goes back in for the Hurt Lock, and then Brock hits the F5. knocks out the referee, WWE. And then Roman comes out of nowhere, spears Brock. Paul Heyman throws Roman the title, and then Roman knocks out Brock. And they leave together. Like, seriously, like a prom date leaving with another guy. Like happened to me my junior year in high school. Anyways, not like I cry or lose sleep about that. The only thing I didn't like about the whole fiasco there at the end was that when Roman hit Brock with the spear, it kind of made Bobby's look a little bit weak in my opinion. I feel like they could have got a cleaner finish for Bobby. That would have really benefited him. But still, I did like it. We're going to go with a B for Bobby Brock. Random thought, was that Rob Dyrdek that they kept zooming in on the crowd? I couldn't tell. Me and my buddy were watching, and we were like, is that Rob Dyrdek? Ridiculous, right? Anyways, next, you had the It couple versus the Grit couple. The whole time during the promos, I'm like, Edge, please just call them the Shit couple just one time. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome, but you know what was awesome? I gotta say, the match was pretty damn good. Seriously, there are a lot of good spots in this match. You had the Hurricane Rana from Maurice to Edge. You had the Powerbomb from Beth Phoenix to Miz. That was really, really good as well. And then you got to your finish. It was the double spear into the double glam slam after a failed double skull-crushing finale attempt. Really, really well done. Just good, short, sweet, only 12.5 minutes. One critique I did have on the match, however, was Maurice when she attempted that submission hold where she set on Beth. She just wasn't selling it. You could just tell it wasn't real. Overall, though, I'm going to give this bad boy a B+. Now, in the words of Mark Henry, it's time for the main event, the Men's Royal Rumble. First two participants, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, we all thought this was going to be a great Royal Rumble. Ha ha! Boy, was we wrong. I will say in the beginning, though, when you did have those two plus Austin Theory, there was some really good wrestling going on. Another side note I want them to bring to Raw. I want Damian, AJ Styles, and Austin Theory. They had a few moments in there together. I want them to have a triple threat for that U.S. title. I think that'd be really good for all three guys. Then you had Johnny Knoxville come out. I'm not going to lie. He delivered, man. Looked good against Sammy. He took some punishment from AJ, and then that frog splash that Montez hit on him. Jeez. Boy, I tell you what. That sumbitch was higher than a bird's pussy right there. Furthermore, into the match, he looked pretty terrifying for his part in. A cool part for me was Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler were both in there at once. Two of my personal favorites due to their amateur backgrounds. So that was really cool for me. Madcap eliminating AJ Styles. Let me pour one out for the homie. Cannot believe that happened. Next up, we got Big E on the... Big E, right back at it, baby. Pour him out for him, too. Cannot believe that Vince is doing them like that. Then after that, we had Bad Bunny come out, put on a great show. As good as Knoxville did, Bad Bunny always just outperforms. And we all called it. Brock, number 30, came in within 3 minutes. 3 minutes had hurled everybody over the ring to win the Royal Rumble. He didn't need to win the Royal Rumble to go fight Roman, but it's the route we did. So, for the main event, to be honest, going with the C-. Decent wrestling, very predictable. All right, everybody, so that concludes the 2022 Royal Rumble, man. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit about how the scoring breaks down. If y'all see over here my shoulder, those have been growing. I'm going to go break this down. First on the big board, we got Seth versus Roman. We issued an A-, B- for the Women's Royal Rumble. Becky and Double D, D-. Bobby Brock, we gave the B. Edge and Beth versus Miz and Maurice, we gave the B+, and then we gave the C- to the Men's Royal Rumble. After putting that into the Determinator, that's what I'm going to call it today, don't judge. We came out with a C+ for the Royal Rumble 2022. And just so y'all know, I do plan on getting a lot more of the equipment, you know, a board, CGI equipment, and all that stuff. Thank y'all for bearing with me through this. I hope y'all find a like this video. You can follow me on Twitter at @RTribalChiefKeef. Other than that, thank y'all very much. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Like, if you have it in your heart, subscribe to it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Stay safe in this weather, guys.